The United States military has struck 2 alleged drug boats, this time on the Pacific side of Latin America, killing 5 people. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth once again posted the videos you see here on social media, and this now marks the 9th known strike against alleged drug trafficking boats since last month. And despite growing questions, yesterday President Trump suggested his war on cartels could expand.
We will hit them very hard when they come in by land, and they haven't experienced that yet, but now we're totally prepared to do that.
CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand is at the White House with more on this. Good morning, Natalie. Tell us about these most recent strikes and how lawmakers are reacting to what seems to be this mysterious operation possibly expanding.
Yeah, good morning, Errol. Lawmakers who have been speaking out about this say they are just simply not happy with the lack of information about this operation, especially as it expands now, seeing these strikes in the Eastern Pacific. And Secretary Hegseth, in his latest social media post, noted that they are going to continue day after day, he says. In his post, he accuses the people on board of not just being simply drug runners, but accuses them of being, quote, narco-terrorists, bringing death and destruction to our cities. And again, comparing them to al-Qaeda and the war on terrorism following the September 11th attacks. Hegseth did not specify which organization the alleged drug smugglers were part of, but called them a designated terrorist organization. He also said that intelligence confirmed that they were smuggling illicit narcotics. Videos from yesterday's strike appeared to also have bags or parcels floating in the water after the boat was hit. But again, lawmakers critical of this say there has been a lack of transparency. CBS News' Major Garrett on the takeout spoke to Adam Smith, congressman of Washington, who is the ranking Democrat on the House Armed Services Committee. Take a listen.
If the United States military is going to use lethal force, basically, no trial, we're just going to fire the shots and kill people, you need to be 100% clear on why, what you're doing, and what it's supposed to be accomplishing. There is no clarity on that coming from the White House.
Now, critics in Congress have also said that the waters, the routes where these boats are being targeted are typically known as routes for cocaine smuggling, not fentanyl, which is a main focus of the administration. They say that fentanyl tends to be smuggled by land. You heard in that clip that you played President Trump threatening or saying that they're not ruling out land strikes and believing that he has the authority to do so, saying these strikes are saving tens of thousands of lives from these illegal narcotics, Errol.
And Natalie, we're learning this morning that House Democrats are demanding more information about the construction of the White House ballroom and the complete destruction of the East Wing. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, CBS News has obtained a new letter by House Democrats who, again, they want transparency on this topic and say, this represents the most substantial alterations to the White House in modern history, saying the recent developments raise serious concerns about transparency, funding priorities, the physical integrity of the White House, and the ethical integrity of the administration. Recall over the summer, the president indicated that the East Wing would not be touched by the ballroom construction. That obviously is something that has changed, as we've seen from this dramatic footage that has really captivated a lot of people standing outside the White House. And, the Democrats also want to know about the cost of this. Just yesterday, the president acknowledged that the cost is now estimated at $300 million. He said that this would be funded through private donations, but that is up already about $50 million. So Democrats, unclear what power they have to compel the administration to give them this information, but they are making it clear they are going to keep their eye on this.
All right, Natalie Brand with all the latest for us at the White House. Thanks, Natalie.